Epsicons.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Sunday League Football with ourselves, Sporting Continental. If you haven't already, check out the video we posted yesterday. It's a precursor to today's game, including an interview with the gaffer where he talks about last week's defeat. And if you haven't seen that video, I've just ruined it for you, but go and check that anyway. And as always, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, leave a comment down below, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter. All of that is absolutely free. It's not going to cost you a penny, but it shows us massive support. So without any further ado, let's have a look at how we lined up for today's quarter-final. Yep, that's right, quarter-final. In goal number 1 is Fash Ibrahimi. Left back, we've got Matt Drage. Centre backs, we've got Hugo alongside Terry. Super toxic. On the right, we've got N'Jolo Bailey. In the middle of the park, we've got Aidan Culver alongside Ben Medium with Aaron Miller playing in the 10. On the right hand side, we've got Darren T-Tray Wilson. On the left is Sir Dan Hughes. And up front is number 11, Todd Joyce. We've got a full bench today for the first time in a while. We've got number 5 is John Jupp. Number 19 is the return of Luis Henriquez. Good to have him back. Number 17, Cairo Kelly. Number 4, Theo Campbell. And number 12, Dexter Woolward. And the gaffer is Joe Jupp. So as mentioned, this is a quarter-final tie in the Frank Blunstone Cup. Every game we play from now on is a must-win, so if we lose, season's done. Southwest Rangers take on Wimbledon Town, and the winner of that game will take on the winner of ourselves and AFC Balham. Swag take on Bath Old Boys, and Cosmos take on Lazio. So today we take on AFC Balham from the Premier Division. They are doing really well, to be fair to them, in the league. Coming into this game, they sit third in the table with quite a few games in hands and the teams above them. So they are doing very well. Throw over the far side, then it's thrown into the 5 who's got space to turn and play it forward into the 16 who turns away from Hugo beautifully. And they could be in behind here with the number 10. He gets a cross in, but it's blocked by Joe. Good thing he crossed that too. Number 16 would have been through one-on-one. Corner for Balham over the far side. It's going to be the number 10 to whip it in. Left-footed. It's a net post and it's a volley by the number 6. And Fash saves that. Hugo clears it off the line. Balham semi-appeal for it. Referee says no way. He was in a good position to be fair. And here's the number 10. Swings this one into the box and it's headed out by Joe. And Darren's going to put it out for a throw. What a save that was by Fash, by the way. Fantastic reactions. And Balham have started really well here.
Wait!
Attacking throw for us on this near side, then it's going to be Ben Medium with an extra large throw into the box. And Miller's going to win the initial header. It falls to Dan, turns away from the number 2, has a shot. And that's a very good save by the Balham goalkeeper. Very De Gea-esque. And here they come, looking to break as the number 16. Miller chasing him down here. The number 16 is going to skip away from him. He's going to go past here. He's going to go to ground very easy as Hugo adamantly claims he hasn't touched him.
Flicks! No shot! Oh, we go!
One thing about Aiden, you can always tell when he's had his Weetabix in the morning because he does things like this. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought this was going to be an extremely long throw. I was very disappointed. The ball falls here to the skipper. He plays it into the 13. Has a shot. Just not enough curl on that to trouble Fash. It's going to be N'Jolo with a throw over this near side. And he throws it back to Terry. Terry being pressed here by the number 10. So he goes all the way back into the feet of Fash. Fash has got time here on the ball. As you can see, Balham not really pressing us just yet. Fash looks like he's not too sure where to go. Header number 10 starts pressing. So Fash goes long down the middle. Header won by Aiden. Dan winning the second header. The ball falls here to Todd. The number 7 clears it out and it falls to Miller. Miller battling there with the number 8. Miller comes out victorious on that time. It plays it back to Drage. Drage down the left hand side up against the number 8 for Balham. He comes inside. He puts a cross into the back post where Darren is free. But he just can't rise high enough to set that one on target. So 22 minutes in. And it's a terrible goal kick here by Balham. And Dan is in behind. Number 15 can't touch him. Number 7 comes across. He squares this one to Todd. The reaction of Balham's number 11 is all of us. That was a glorious chance for us to go 1-0 up. It's a wasted opportunity for sure. And football's a game of fine margins. You need a little bit of luck on your side, and we'll get to that in a second. And here's the ball in the air, and the number 7 heads it away from Todd. Number 5 plays it inside. Referee looks like he's about to blow, but he lets the play go 1. That's good refereeing, to be fair. And number 13 coming forward here. He's going to play it out wide into the number 11. He's going to get across into the box first time. Dealt with by Hugo. Aiden takes a touch. It's a bit heavy there. And the ball's going to end up at the edge of the box with the number 16. And that's come off the post. And there is that luck that I was talking about. We should have gone 1-0 up. Didn't do it. Could easily have gone 1-0 down here. From this near side, Joe throws it inside to Aiden. Aiden turns away from the 10, plays it to Hugo. Hugo goes across into the feet of Drage. Drage plays it forward with his left into the feet of Todd. Todd is going to be forced back here by the defender, but he does well to find Miller in the middle of the park. Miller tries to turn away there. He gets away here with the ball just off your screen there. He got kicked in the back of his heel. The referee pulls that one for a free kick in a good position. And it's Drage stepping up, gets it over the very big ball when it's past the keeper, and we've taken the lead 1-0, 28 minutes on the clock. We go 1-0 up. It's a very good free kick. Absolute top middle by Matt Drage. Puts us ahead in this tie. You can see it from this angle. To be fair, I did it a bit of an injustice. It's a good free kick, good pace on the ball. Keeper just can't adjust his feet quick enough to get across. But we go 1-0 up. And here we come on the attack again. Drage switching it over to Darren. It falls to Miller. Miller plays it forward here to Dan. Dan turns away. It's a good block by the number 7. Still down on the ball, dancing with the ball in the area. The ball's going to eventually come out here into Njolo. Heads it forward. Balham skipper is going to play it forward up in the air. Terry just sends it over the far side and it's headed forward, but Aiden is there to clean it up. The ball falls here to Drage, who's again going to lump it forward. It's going to be brought down by Dan. Dan plays it into Todd. It's a good first touch in between the defense. He just can't get his shot off quick enough. And it's going to be the number 13 for Balham, who's going to come away here. A little drop off the shoulder. And he's going to send this one forward. But look at this. Composure by Terry. Plays it back out to Drage. Drage on the ball. He's going to play it inside into Ben medium. This is good from us. Ben is going to play it back out into the feet of Drage. Drage with the number 5 out there with him. Drage reverses it into the feet of Dan. Dan brings it down and he's put that one just wide of the post. I think the flag went up actually. More pressure from us here as we look for the second. It's a short corner from Darren into Hugo. Hugo with space. That's a good looking ball into the box. Aiden wins the header. It's going to be cleared here by the number 7. Only as far as the edge into Miller. Didn't shoot. Plays it to Drage instead. Drage is going to lift this one into the back post. And Aiden is going to challenge for the header. It's going to go all the way through though to the far side to Darren. Darren's going to put this one into the back post into the feet of Drage. He just can't keep that one in. We're on the ball again as Drage throws it into the feet of Aiden. Aiden plays it back to Drage. Drage looks to put this one into the box for Dan. Dan heads it. Oh, that's another good chance. Balham on the ball here with the number 2. He gets tackled by Miller. Good pressing there. Todd takes a touch forward, plays it into Dan. Dan gets himself in behind the defender here. He was definitely onside. He takes a touch forward, spots the keeper off his line, and he smashes that in. What a finish that is. Dan has been on absolute flames recently. He's delighted with himself, rightly so. It's a great finish. It's a great awareness by Todd to pick him out. Let's have a look at it from this angle. You can see how good this strike is. Dan getting in front of the defender from that point, can't touch him. 43 minutes on the clock, and Fash is going to send this one towards Dan, who's got Darren running behind him, and he knows, so he uses his body well. And Darren's going to tell the number 5 to close them. So nearly 46 on the clock, and the referee is going to blow the halftime whistle. It finishes 2-0 to us. Great half from the boys. We go again. Let's hear what the gaffer thinks.
Right, first of all, we're going to leave it as it is, because that, arguably, as shit as we were last week, that's one of the best halves of football we've had all season. By that first 5 minutes where it's a quarter-final, everyone's a bit on edge. We've been superb. They're fucking pending their own off. They can't get out at all. I'm watching it from the side. Everything they're trying to put up. Ben's winning it. Aiden's winning it. Mills is getting it that little bit higher. They're fucking miskicking it to Dan. They're miskicking it to Todd. They're miskicking it to Darren. They can't go anywhere at all. Keep them fucking under the thumb. Don't give them any encouragement whatsoever. If we need to go and turn it fucking longer and just reset, we do that all the time. Don't give them a shit goal to let them get their heads up and back in the game. Because at 2-0, it's massive. We get the third goal, that's them probably done. Obviously, we don't stop if we get the third. We go for the 4, 5, 6, 7. Get ourselves 5th on team of the week, because we're never going to be nominated anyway. And just keep doing that. Do not give them any fucking encouragement whatsoever. Keep your fucking foot on their throat, and we'll go and do this. Boys, as well, you're putting a fucking shift into this game. I can see that. If you get tired and you need a rest, we've got fucking Lewis, great player, Theo, superb player, Kai, had a great season, all on the bench. Put your hand up, just say I need a break, and we'll do it. They'll come in, we won't fucking stop a thing. Everything will keep going. We'll start making changes in 10-15 anyway to get the boys on and just freshen it up a little bit. But fucking boys from the side, that's excellent. Can't fault anything. Intensity superb. Everyone's fucking putting in an 8 out of 10. Everyone.
Boys, just one thing. We touched on it from the start of the game. They are playing very fucking narrow. So Drage and Darren are in acres of space every time, especially from goal kicks. We're getting wide and high early. If we can, obviously now we're winning 2-0, slow it down. But if we can, then let's play it out wide quick, because they're literally all narrow, which is what is creating the hard work for Ben, Aiden, and Patrick Mahomes, Miller. Because you're gonna have loads of men in there, so it's pinballing around a lot. But that's why. So as soon as we get the ball, our out ball's out wide every time.
Do not give them anything. You ain't even got to win it.
Just
get it. They're
make
making
it hard
mistakes.
for them.
The amount of times they've sliced the ball, it's bounced off their shins, their knees, and everything.
They cannot play anything under pressure. They're a putting forward direct team. If you put them under pressure and they can't do that, they do not know what they're doing.
And they'll kick more pressure. They'll kick forward.
This win coming down into this channel as well, by the way, is a killer. So just keep turning it in this channel. Loads of joy. Dan, Todd, take it in turns to come on the left side. Just get in that channel.
Just watch the first 5 minutes. Check if they've changed shape or anything.
They're going to try and do everything.
Right back's coming off, I think.
Yeah, try and speed it. Be smart. Stand on the ball for free kicks.
I think it's fair to say we're happy with that half. Balham started a better side for sure. For 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes of that half, they controlled the pace of the game. They attacked us the whole half. But after that, it's been all us. They did hit the post, but nothing too noteworthy after that. A good free kick from Matt Drage and great link up between Todd and Dan. So Dan smash a volley and we're 2-0 up. Coming into this half, we know we cannot concede early. The next goal in this game is absolutely vital. We defended pretty well for the first 15 minutes. And we've got to do the same in the first 15 minutes of this half, I reckon. Not give anything cheap away. 48 and a half on the clock, and there's a goal kick here to Balham. They send it long. The ball's going to bounce, and then Aiden's eventually going to head it forward, and the skipper's going to head it forward again. And Jolo gets up, and there's a bit of head tennis going on. Number 5 brings it down. Miller pressing him, but the number 5 does well to get away from him. Good play there by Balham to get away from us in tight spaces, and they're running in behind here. They try to play it through. Number 16 takes a heavy touch. Looks at the ground, and the ball goes all the way through to Fash. Fash keeps it going here, plays it into the feet of Drage, who's looking for options in front of him. With them eyes, I'm not sure how he hasn't seen any. So he switches it over the far side into the feet of Joe, who gets lucky there with that one, trying to give it back to Terry first time. Eventually he does. Terry gives it back to Joe. Joe gets lucky there again. Ball ends up back with Terry again. Ends up back with Joe again. Joe this time misses out on Terry and gives it to Hugo instead, getting closed by the number 16. But he goes across into the feet of Fash. And if you've been watching our videos this season, you know that Fash's kicking can cause some real problems for the opposition. And here's the number 7, tries to head that one back, and it goes all the way through to Todd, who hits it on the volley. And it's a goal, and we've extended it to 3 here. Surely that is game, set and match. Fantastic finish by Todd, having missed an open goal earlier. Makes up for it with this great finish. You see him there, he hits it first time. Keeper stood no chance. It's a mistake by the Balham number 7. But we don't care. Great kick by Fash as well, by the way. Todd has put it into the back of the net, and it's 3-0 to the Cons, and it looks like we're booking our place into the semis. We don't want to let up though. And here you see Ben playing the ball to Drage. Drage is going to dance through here, plays it to Dan. Dan reverses it back to Drage. Is this number 4? The George W. End curse spares nobody. Balham clearing the ball here. Good touch by the number 10 into the feet of the number 16. Gets away there from Drage. Plays it inside into the number 13. Actually, he lets it run to the number 11 who's driving forward. The ball comes here into the number 9. He's got silky feet, and the ball's just gone past everyone. Eventually, Terry clears it, and Ben slices at it, and it's a throw to Balham. Number 10 over the far side, then he's gone over to take the throw into the box. Joe wins the header first, and then Terry. And then Ben clears it towards the halfway line, where it's picked up by the Balham number 5. Sets it back to the number 10. He skips past the challenge of Dan. He sends Ben for a large t-shirt. And then he goes inside past Miller. Goes past Aiden. This is too easy. He has a shot. But he's hit that one over. If that goes in, what a goal that is, by the way. But it wasn't. It's a corner here for Balham number 10 again to take it. Sends this one into the box, and it's Terry again winning a header. Not his first one of the day, to be fair to him. I'm just shocked he's not in hospital yet with a headache. Ball in the air, punched out by Fash to the number 11. Oof. We look like we've taken our foot off the gas here, and that could be very dangerous against a side like Balham. We need to fix up. And here again, they come forward over the far side, and they're going to look to put this one into the box. And Hugo with a very good header out. And Dan is going to get there before the number 8, and he plays it back to Drage. Drage skews that one, but Dan does well to get ahead of the number 6, and then the ball just bounces past both of them, and Dan is going to get closed down by the number 5. He comes inside and he switches it into the middle of the pitch into Miller, who's got Aiden on his right hand side. Aiden plays it forward here into Todd, who gets the run on the defender, gets behind him. Great position here for a shot. He shoots and he's put that one just wide of the post. He's done the right thing. He's gone across the keeper, but he's just missed the target. Someone called him Drage Smith before the game. He's taken that name too serious. Throw for Balham was the number 6. Throws it into the number 16, who's been heavily involved for them. And here you see him driving into the box. And Ben on the turn clears this one in for Dan, who's in behind the 7 and the number 15. He cuts across them. He shoots from far. Oh no. Oh yes, it's a goal and it's 4-0 to the Cons. But the keeper will be very annoyed with himself on that one. It's a great clearance there by Ben Medium and gets Dan in behind straight away. He cuts across the defenders. They can't touch him. And I'll be honest, I think Dan was going for a little cheeky chip there. It ends up in the back of the net. That's his 2nd of the game, off 4th. And hopefully that's us in the semis. Still a long time to go though. And here you see Drage playing the ball over the top into Dan. Referee points to the penalty spot. And just like that, we can further extend our lead and make it 5 here. If you have a look at the bottom of your screen, you can just about see the defender pushing Dan in his back. Not really any complaints, to be fair, from the Balham boys. And Drage steps up. Should have let Dan get his hat-trick. Greedy from him. but the keeper goes the wrong way. It's a great pen, to be fair. And that's 5-0. And it's Kai with a throw over the far side, sends that one long. The ball's headed by the number 5 back towards the 11, who clears it forward, and Kai plays it inside to Lewis. Lewis touches it back to Ben. Good football. Ben switches it out into the feet of Theo on this near side. He reverses it into Drage. Drage's touch takes him a little bit wider than he would have wanted, but he's up here against the number 6. It goes past him, puts it across the face of goal, and there is the hat trick for Sir Dan Hughes. Great team goal that was. Started over the far side with Kai, ended up with Sir Dan. He's put it into the back of the net. Look at his movement off the ball here. Just peels away from the defender. No one picking him up. Into the back of the net. And it's 6-0 to the Cons. And it's Dan again, up against the number 7. The ball's going to end up here with whoever that player is. He plays it into the number 6. Number 6 tries to play it back to him. It's the number 5, but it gets nicked off him by Lewis. Lewis plays it into Theo. Theo's going to play this one into Darren. Fantastic touch by Darren. This one is even better, to be fair. Woo! You should have shot right there. You messed up, bro. That would have been a great goal. .72 on the clock, and it's Fash on the ball, and he picks out Drage on this near side. Then he's going to play it forward to Dan. Everything he touches today seems to be turning into gold. Except for this. Close them.
Huh? No. Sorry.
Close them. Corner for us over the far side, and Darren takes it onto the edge of the box to Drage. Drage takes a touch there, gets crowded out. The ball ends up here with Kai. Kai finds Darren over the far side. Darren puts the ball in for the second time. This one doesn't beat the first man, and it's going to end up here with the Balham player. He plays it forward, but Hugo's there to head it forward into Drage. Drage heads it to Dan. Dan heads it back to Drage. Drage plays it back to Dan. Dan is going to come back inside here and play it back into the feet of Drage. Drage is going to look to reverse that one into Lewis, but it gets headed by the Balham player only as far as Darren. Darren cuts inside here, and he has a shot, but that one is held by the Balham keeper. And now you see Lewis looking for a diag. It gets caught in the wind, but the number 6 gets caught under the ball. And Drage, is he going to keep that one in? Yes, he does. And he's going to travel into the box here, up against the number 6. Slowing it down, not really even looking for options, to be fair, but then he picks up his head, has a look at Lewis with his left, and it gets blocked. Wasn't the best of connections, to be fair. And here you see Balham, number 5 on the ball, plays it over the far side into the number 16, who's been everywhere for them, to be fair to him. Plays a 1-2, tries to play a 1-2 here with the number 9. He gets picked off by Theo. Theo plays it to Ben. Ben plays this one forward. Flag has stayed down. Dan up against the number 7. Dan shoots. And the keeper saves that one as well. Throwing this near side, and Drage is going to take it into Joe. Joe's going to give it back to Drage. Drage is then going to play it forward into the feet of Aiden. Aiden is going to skip past the skipper. And then he's going to play it inside into the feet of Dan. Dan's got Kai out wide. Uses him, plays it to Kai. Doesn't shoot first time, takes a touch. He has a shot though with the second. It's a good connection, but it's saved again by the Balham keeper. And there you see Lewis trying to play a 1-2 with Kai. It doesn't come off, and it falls here for the number 9. Looks to switch it over to this near side, but it goes to our player, number 4, Theo Campbell. And the ball is going to be played forward by Theo, but it gets intercepted, and then it gets intercepted again by Aiden. Ends up with Theo again. Theo plays it to Dan. Dan plays it to Aiden. Aiden plays it down the line to Drage. Drage up against the number 6 yet again. And the number 16 goes there to help him. He plays a 1-2 here with Theo. Drage is in behind. He's looking to curl that one through to the back post. Just wide off the target. Balham with a throw over the far side is one of their rare attacks here in the second half. Number 9 on the ball. He tries to play a 1-2 there, but it comes off Kai and it ends up with the captain, puts a cross into the box. Terry gets a toe to it, intercepts it, goes all the way through to Fash. Fash launches this one long. We know about his kicks already, but there's no one there. But Balham have messed that one up, and Theo in behind here goes past the number 15. He has a shot. Theo on the ball and punches this one forward into the feet of Dan. Dan is going to reverse this one over this near side into Drage, who's made a run over the left-hand side up against the number 6 again. He cuts inside him. He pulls the trigger. Good block by the Balham defender. Goes through to Darren. Darren takes a touch and turns. He gets away from the number 11. He's coming inside here. Cuts inside. He shoots at the near post. And the keeper gets down well and saves it once again. Relentless from us, to be fair, and here you see Darren taking the corner. It's not a great one, but the ball's going to end up back with him again. He's going to get a second chance, and he puts this one into the box. This one's better, and the ball ends up through Drage on the volley, and it's blocked. And here you see Balham trying to come up with a rare counter attack in this half, and between Theo, Lewis and Joe, they do well to just slow it down. And Balham are going to play the ball on this near side into the feet of the 10, who gets closed down by Juppy. The ball gets played back into somebody, and the ball eventually goes forward from Balham into the feet of Terry. Terry then plays this one forward into the feet of Theo. Theo turns with space there, and he plays it through to Drage. Drage plays it down the line to Dan. Dan up against the number 15, cuts on the outside of him, squares this one. The ball goes all the way through to Darren, and somehow that has stayed out. It has to go down as another save by the Balham keeper, but really we should be scoring these. I've genuinely lost count on how many saves he's made, to be fair to him. Fair play. Balham on this near side as we approach 90. The ball ends up here with Aiden, who plays it forward into Dan. Dan is going to cut back inside here. Tries to curl that one in, I can only assume, towards the back post. Doesn't come off, obviously. 90 on the clock. And as Balham tried to come forward here again, Lewis intercepts it and plays it out wide here into Jupp. Jupp plays it forward first time into Drage. Drage feints to go forward. He comes back into the feet of Juppy again. Juppy plays it inside into Aiden. Aiden forward into the feet of Theo. Theo back to Lewis. Lewis back to Aiden. Aiden is going to switch it over to the far side into Kai. Referee has a look at his watch, and that is it. That is the final whistle, and that is an emphatic win for us in this quarterfinal. 6-0 against AFC Balham. What a way to bounce back from last week's defeat to Wheatsheaf Athletic. We are through to the semi-finals, and let's have a look at the results and who we're going to be playing in the semi-final. And there you see Southwest Rangers beat Wimbledon Town by 4-1, so that is who we will play. Swag beat Barfold Boys 2-0, and Cosmos beat Lazio by 1-0. So next week we will have the video for our game against Southwest Rangers. Another very, very big game. It's a semi-final, so we know it's going to be tough, but we've got to be up for it just like we were today. It's a great performance from the boys. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, leave a comment down below, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, and we'll hopefully see you guys next week.
First save, and don't forget the assist.